What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be starting a new series. This is a Diablo 2 series, and we're using a barbarian to see how magic find affects things. So we're starting off with very, very low magic find, or MF for short, if you want to call it that. So for this, we only have a Guide's Fortune. This is all we have. This is everything that we have for magic find. So we have 25%, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, we have 25% magic find right there. Everything else is, all the other gear doesn't matter as of yet, but as we put on more MF gear on the barbarian, like the other gear will have to go down in order to get enough magic find to really work it out. Then when we can't do it on the barbarian, we'll switch to other characters and see how they play, to see how things change depending on character and lots of other things, and we can do lots of different scenarios and make lots and lots of different situations happen. So for gear, for this one specifically, we are doing double griefs. They're not perfect griefs, they are just griefs that I've made over time. We have an Ariat's Face, a Fortitude, Dracools, Verdungos, Gore Riders, Wraith of Frost, Manord from Mana Steel, and a High Lord. Just a normal, like, decent or good barbarian armor. Like, yes, this is probably some of the best stuff you can get in the game. For when I do different ones, I might do lesser gear to show how you'd build the character differently and make it still work to do things like MF runs. So the one we're doing today is the Travincal, and we're going to cut right in. So we're just doing 100 runs, and we're going to see what we get in 100 runs. I've already done it as of making this part of the recording here, hence why you can see different things unidentified in my inventory and stuff like that. But still, I'll give a few highlights of stuff that we found along the way, and then we'll go into the identifying and how it was, how it seemed, if it was easy or hard, or because different characters have different difficulties and just different stuff. So let's get on with that. Now that we've done the 100 runs, so what was it like? Was it fast? Was it slow? Was it different? It was like the same. Like, you know, all the way there was no real challenge or anything to it. It was just the same thing over and over and over again. So it was very easy to do. Like, if you want to have a character that's going to consistently kill the council, then this is a good character to do it with. Like, you don't even need crazy good equipment. All you really need from what I have here is at least one grief, and everything else is just extra. So you need a Manord ring for Mana Steel, and you need some kind of lifesteal that could even be like a very basic set ring that you get dropped very frequently. And yeah, so we are going to identify everything that we found. We have a full inventory right here of like grand charms and different stuff. There wasn't like a lot of rune drops in that 100 runs. Like, as we know, rune drops aren't based on magic find, they are based on just randomness. And one of the things I forgot to record, or like there's like 6 runs that didn't get recorded, and that's where this goal dropped. So, but still, before we get onto that, let me switch around, because we have this one here, because I picked up all these gems and everything as well. As gems are a very good currency. If you guys have never used gems, they are very, very good, very, very useful, very handy to have. And we're going to put the guides in here so we can start with identifying these 2 unique grand charms right here. Gotta see exactly where we're going. So the first one, 27% compared to what we had. Yeah, it's a little bit better, 27%, but the reduced gold is a little bit less, and 14% on the vendor prices is pretty good, to be fair with you. And let's see, where else are we going? What's this one? Let's see. We got 151%, that's pretty good. 15% on the vendor prices and 34% better items, man. That is so good for a guide. I forgot what the max is. I think it's 35% for the max one. I'm pretty sure it is something like that, to be fair. No, it's 40. Never mind, it's 40%. So, this is a pretty good, like, these ones are kind of low. This one is quite high, to be fair with you. For monsters, 160% is the max for the extra gold, so this one's pretty decent, to be fair with you. Like, I'm not too unhappy, man, with the max vendor prices discount, man. That's actually really good. So, Let me put that one back there. And then we're going to start identifying the grand charms that I've got. So this one, that one is just 15 to 15 life. That one's junk. We're just going to drop down the things that are junk. So faster run walk isn't really a good thing for us to have, to be fair. Maximum damage, attack rating. If it had life, man, if it had life, that would actually be pretty okay. But even then, not really. I'm going to keep that one just in case. I don't think it's going to be worth much if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. But still, this one, 31 to life. +1 to curses, man. Ooh, that's not good, but it's still a skill up. And it's got maximum damage on it as well, which is not really handy for what the Necromancer does, but it's a skiller, kind of, like, you know what I mean. 40 to life. That one's not even good, but I'm going to keep it anyway. You know, just because I've got to double, triple check everything, and +1 to 2 fire damage that isn't needed. So I'm going to do the small charms next. Make sure that I'm getting all of them, hopefully. And there we go. We will do the grand charms, or the large charms after. So 3 to 6 fire damage, that one isn't really the best. Cold damage, defense, nah, that isn't really worth it. It's +2 to mana. I need to go get some more identifying scrolls. That's what I need to go and do. Okay, next one. That one's junk. And faster hit recovery, but still junk. Everything's junk for the most part. We've picked up a whole bunch of rings and other stuff too, which we will get to. Like, because the magic rings, the blue rings, they could go up to 40% MF, so it's always worth to pick them up if you can. If you've got the space for it, or whichever way. So, +17 to life, +10 to mana. That's not terrible, to be fair with you. That's usable, man. I never really trade for charms, I just usually find them, so that one's junk. Lightning is +12. It's okay. It's a bit junky, but it's okay. It's not too bad. The ring is, I don't know, it's not really, no, it's not really worth it. It doesn't really have much going on with it, to be fair with you. The last charm, that large charm is junk, unfortunately. And we have so many more charms to go, man. I'm just going, like, for whatever I see in the thing. +20 to attack rating is junk. 23 to mana is junk. Oops, I didn't mean to identify that. 3 to maximum damage is junk. Lightning resist +27% is junk. Anything else I'm missing while I'm here? Fire resist +12. I can live with that, man. With like a large charm, it's actually okay. The cold damage is junk. These have all been identified. So now we're on to the other stuff for the most part. Let's go through the rings. Actually thinking about it. And yeah, man. Let's see. Let's go one by one. 6 to energy is junk. That's junk. 6% is junk, or 6% life is junk. 10% FCR is junk as well, unfortunately. It's good for low levels, but it's not good if you're like a higher level and you just want higher quality stuff. +6 to dex. So what can we say so far about all the stuff we found? We haven't found much stuff, right? We haven't found many uniques. The only sets that really dropped were quite low level. There wasn't really much that dropped. The only thing that was really of much worth is an Atma's Veil, or Whale, or whatever the hell it's called. And it's ethereal, so it's gonna go down in price, and it's not even worth that much to begin with. That one's a +1 to maximum damage. That one's junk. Let's see, 3 to maximum damage, attack rating, resistances. That one's okay, to be fair with you. Like if it had, say, lifesteal or mana steal or both, or attack speed or anything like that, that would be an amazing ring, but it's okay. I've seen better, to be honest. The Avenger's Guard is obviously Immortal Kings. Like, I don't need it, but I thought it was worth picking it up just to be safe. Always good to pick up gloves, because you never know. +2 to martial arts, lifesteal, poison resist. It's got no attack speed though. If it had attack speed, that would be pretty good, to be fair with you. Okay, another one, I'm going +2 to martial arts, stamina, MF. That's okay, to be fair. Like, MF with a skill on top is actually really good, man. Considering how good martial arts are going to be very, very soon. Or are right now, actually, to be fair. That's a pretty good one to have. If you want a little bit of MF, a little bit of plus skills on your gloves, that's really a good way to go. Covenant. +2 to paladin skills, lifesteal, attack rating. Oh, that's actually pretty good, man. Like, I could live with that. I could put that onto a character that might need it. Well, it's only level... Well, it's level 67, so it's quite high, but... it's still, you can still make something out of that if you, for a character that doesn't have a lot of stuff or needs something more, or the helms are expensive, or whichever way you want to go, man. Then plus the combat skills for barbarians, which is okay. Plus 16 to energy, plus 20 to life, but we have Ariat's face, which is quite cheap to get, so that's pretty much junk, unfortunately. We have Bramble Mitts, which is of course Laying of Hands, which is always a very, very good glove to keep, as you got the 20% IS or the increased attack speed to go along with it. This, like I said, is Atma's Whale, and it's ethereal, unfortunately, but still. Okay, what stuff do we have? We'll go through the runes last, and then it's literally just rings and jewels left to go, so that's not needed. And the amulet, it could be Tarasha, it could not be Tarasha. We will find out. That's junk. That's junk, unfortunately. That one's junk. That's junk. That's junk as well. 2 to 7 cold damage, fire damage. Damage reduced by 2. 8 strength. And plus 4 to minimum damage, lightning damage, 30 defense. That's junk as well, sadly. And then the last thing, we just have the amulet right here, which I need to go and get some more identified scores with. I should have just got like a whole bunch of them before I started, but hey, it's okay. And now it's Catherine's. So that's junk on the floor. And as for the runes, man, we found a gold rune. Gold rune is really nice to get. It's the one just before Vex. Just after Ist, just before Vex. So it's not quite a high rune, but it's almost a high rune. Then we have like a doll rune, a couple of rows, and that's really it. Like a few rows, a few dolls, and a gold, man. That's all we really got. I think with more MF, this board would be better. I think if we went through everything and we just got the MF to be a little bit higher. So in the next one, which might not be the next video, but will be coming out very, very soon, the next one is going to be with 100% MF, which is what I would consider the bare minimum of like magic finding in terms of like Travincal, because I've had things like on Dario's Visage drop from Travincal before, so it's all dependent on stuff. So I'm trying my best to keep it as consistent as I can, not to use any terror zones, not to use find item too much if I can help it. I did towards the beginning, but then I changed my mind on it, and we're just figuring out the series as we go, but still. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was fun. It takes me like 2 or 3 hours just to run everything, just to do 100 runs. So give or take how long it takes, as this isn't just my only channel. I am like a music reactor, which I do lots of like death metal, deathcore type stuff, like reactions and breakdowns and stuff like that as well. So this is my side projects. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like what I do, consider liking the video, subscribing, and I will catch you guys in the very next one. Take it easy, everybody. Have a wonderful day.